Welcome to today's Heartland Market Talk. Good afternoon, everyone. Grain futures, the biggest crop report of the year. I've always told you it's 12 out of 1 to score 1 to 10, and that she was. Limit up corn, near limit up dollar soybeans could be there before it's done, and well over 20, 30 cent gains here in some of these wheat contracts. What happened? Well, the USDA did not jump the acreage as many had been expecting on corn. Corn acreage was higher, but well below the average estimate guesses. Informa, who was looking for a 5 million acre corn increase, are probably relooking at how they ever came up with that. The acreage for corn jumping only 1.5 million acres from the March 31st guess, when we need more than that. And the one that's really bullish, soybeans. Soybean acreage was actually down 5,000 acres, 87.6 million, when everybody was looking for about a 1.3 million acre jump. No, barely even moved. So this puts us pretty much right back to where we were with old crop. And the dire situation that we're in right now is a lot of these crop increases that did come or from North Dakota, South Dakota acres. If you look at the principle, the biggest gains in seeded acres versus last year was North Dakota crop up 15.6%. With South Dakota up 8%, 16.8 million acres. Other Midwest states were only modest seeding gains. So this gain that we're seeing year over year is where the production's at risk right now. North Dakota, South Dakota, eastern South Dakota, northwest Iowa, southern Minnesota. That area is a drag to the national yield. And with these numbers, you have an issue where now the next game is July 12th, when the USDA will throw a yield guess on these small acres, trying to play and massage with the carryouts to keep us from panicking. Well, the reality is they're underreporting exports. They're underreporting ethanol usage in our carryout numbers, trying to hold that old crop number together through September 1st, because whatever they change that to, if they lower it, then they have to lower new crop. Well, new crop already is at 1.3 something, 1.347 on the billion bushels on the corn right now with this acreage. And if yield is probably down likely 4 bushels on a national average, because almost 30% of the corn crop is in a drought and not experiencing reasonable rains, but they're certainly going to get some more heat. You take 4 bushels off of this acreage, your carryout for new crop corn's under 1 billion bushels. Well, that means corn's got to be somewhere north of $6.50, probably at $7 again. And that's what the market is all concerned about and now reignited. And so corn is the rising tide of protein that floats all ships. And as it goes, everything goes with it. Corn July in delivery today up 35.5 at 7.30, but it's the September corn now, new spot that your cash is traded against, up the 40-cent limit, $5.99 and a quarter. December corn, remember yesterday I told you, I was telling our clients last week, we're going to see $6 corn before we see $5 corn. Well, they tried to see that 5, but they failed. Limit up today, up 40 cents, 5.88 and a half. Soybeans, 86 3/4 cents, 14.26 3/4. November, up 87 and a half cents, $14 even. Wheat futures. Spring wheat, actually slightly negative on the spring wheat. They did lower planted acreage on spring wheat, but not as much as the average guess. They came in at 11.58 million acres. Recall last month was 11.74. So they were actually about 180,000 acres higher. I think you're going to see that lowered again more in the future reports later on this fall, because there was just too much wheat that was euthanized and planted to corn and beans for the better insurance payout. Spring wheat, not new contract highs today, but we got very close. We're getting close. We're about 12 cents away from that high yesterday. September Minneapolis wheat now up 29 and a quarter at 8.44. December up 28 3/4, 8.35 and a half. Kansas September up 26 and a half, 6.53 and a half. September Chicago up 28, 6.28. 674 and 1/4. Just a quick reminder to subscribe to our Heartland Investor newsletter at heartlandinvest.com. Get daily morning updates on what is happening in the marketplace, along with afternoon analysis of the markets. You'll enjoy that, along with special reports that we put out through the week. That's at heartlandinvest.com. Cattle futures, mixed cash trade, some steady trade to lower. Some places 120 to 122 in the south. Otherwise, box beef today also mixed, down $1.22 on select, up 46 on choice. We have the August cattle down 22 cents at 122.15. June cattle probably expiring at 122.50 here, down 5. The Octobers down 12. 127.87. December cattle, 40 higher, 132.17. Feeder cattle, they could be a lot worse. August down $1.97 at 155.42 because your deferred cattle are holding up. We actually have Feb cattle up 57, April cattle up 80, so it's eating up some of that expensive corn. September down $1.70, 158.10. January feeders down $1.20, 161.17. Hog futures reversing early weakness, back higher on the August, 42 higher at 104.05. October up 30, 88.05. Gold gaining $6.50 to 17.70. Silver up 28 cents, 26.19. And crude oil, friendly data this morning, but just could not push new highs out of oil. Crude oil up 94 cents a barrel, 73.92. Gasoline, August up a penny and 3/4, 225.76. Heating oil up a penny and 3/4, 214.20. Any questions, you can find us, and that's at heartlandinvest.com, where you can get a 2-week free trial, get morning text alerts. You can get text alerts during the day, tell you what the crop report did, and afternoon recaps. I think you'd like to see it. heartlandinvest.com. Thanks for listening, and have a profitable. Just a reminder to always remember, past results are not indicative of future results. Consider us carefully before ever investing. Our analogy is made with the best known information that is expected to be true and known, but it changes by the hour in the commodity markets. And so something that could have been considered fact can change as the facts change.